The scorching sun of the Great Thar Desert had no mercy. For miles, the horizon was nothing but shimmering heat waves and cracked earth. Amidst this wasteland flew Corvus, a crow whose wings felt like lead and whose throat felt like it had been lined with sandpaper. In the world of birds, Corvus was known for being restless. While others glided, he flapped frantically. While others scouted, he dove headfirst into situations. But today, his impulsive nature was failing him. He was dying of thirst. Corvus spotted a glimmer of blue in the distance. Without a second thought, he tucked his wings and plummeted toward it at full speed. He didn't stop to observe the way the light hit the ground or the lack of greenery around the water. Wham! He slammed into the hot, hard sand. It was a mirage. By rushing, he had wasted the last of his precious energy on an illusion. He lay there, panting, realizing that his speed was actually his greatest enemy. After a long recovery, he took to the sky again, this time moving slowly. He scanned the landscape with a newfound, forced deliberation. Finally, near an abandoned traveler's hut, he saw it, a tall, narrow-necked earthenware pot. He landed on the rim, his heart hammering against his ribs. He looked inside. There was water, clear and cool, but it was at the very bottom. He thrust his beak downward, but the neck of the jar was too narrow for his shoulders and too deep for his reach.
The old Corvus would have pecked at the clay until his beak broke, or tried to tip the heavy pot over, spilling every drop into the thirsty sand. He felt the familiar urge to act now, to force a solution through sheer aggression. But he remembered the mirage. He remembered the sting of the sand. Patience, he croaked to himself. Patience is not waiting, it is the strategy of the wise. He looked around. The ground was littered with small, sun-bleached pebbles. A plan formed. A slow, tedious, agonizing plan. Corvus picked up a single pebble. It was heavy. He flew to the rim and dropped it in. Plink. The water level didn't seem to move at all. He picked up a second pebble. Plonk. Still nothing. Any other bird would have given up after 10 stones. The sun was still beating down, and his muscles ached. But Corvus transformed his restlessness into a rhythm. He stopped looking at the water and started focusing only on the next stone. 10 stones. 50 stones. 100 stones. His beak was sore, and his breath came in ragged gasps. Every fiber of his being told him to fly away and find an easier source, but he knew there was no easier source. There was only the pot, the pebbles, and time. Finally, after what felt like hours, the surface of the water shimmered just below the rim. One more stone. Splash. The cool liquid touched the edge. Corvus didn't rush the first sip. He dipped his beak calmly, letting the moisture revitalize his spirit before drinking deeply. He hadn't just saved his life, he had mastered his mind. As he flew away, stronger than ever, he looked down at a hawk chasing a sparrow. The hawk was fast, but it missed its mark because it turned too early. Corvus smiled. He realized that while wings give a bird flight, it is patience that gives a bird the world. Moral: success is not built on speed, but on the steady accumulation of small, purposeful actions. Don't rush the process, the water will rise when the work is done.